What is up, guys? Dashing here, and live we are for Octane episode 66 and the final episode, guys, of CMV in 2023. And jumping straight to the action, as always, guys, Mr. Green with a, what is that, a gold-plated cell phone of some kind. Looks like it's straight out of the 90s, but hang on a second, look at this. Mr. Green, the paragon of prosperity, guys, seems to be leading Bison the Barbarian down the ramp on like an invisible chain. And guys, if you missed it back at Never Surrender, it was Bison the Barbarian who did the bidding of Mr. Green, assaulting Solace backstage, putting him through a table, beating him down with a steel chair, and well, that allowed Mr. Green to climb the ladder uncontested and regain his bajillion-dollar championship. And it appears as though Mr. Green is not finished with the services of Bison. What does Mr. Green have on the Barbarian, guys? Look at how Bison's acting. It's almost like he's mindless, doing as Mr. Green tells him here. Guys, this is supposed to be Mr. Green competing in this Anarchy Championship tournament match against Joseph Santos, but it looks like Mr. Green is going to have Bison take his place, and that is no good news for the Rat in the Hat, Joseph Santos. But yes, this is the beginning of the Anarchy Championship tournament, guys. Looking to crown a new #1 contender to challenge Josh Wolf for his Anarchy Championship. 2 more first round matchups this evening, but straight out the gate, a wrench already thrown into gears of this entire tournament. And what has got to be going through the mind of Joseph Santos right now, as he realizes that he's not sharing the ring with Mr. Green here tonight, but instead Bison the Barbarian. Bison, the champion for Mr. Green, taking on Joseph Santos here as the bell rings, and the paragon of prosperity with a smile on his face as he watches from ringside. And why wouldn't he be smiling? I want to know how in God's name he has managed to convince Bison to do his bidding like this. Well, it's not been a very great couple of nights for Mr. Green, so I'm sure he's hoping things get turned around here. Obviously, Solace, guys, getting his payback for what transpired at Never Surrender, destroying Mr. Green's limo, absolutely demolishing it. And obviously the vigilante of Octane making it clear that his fight against Mr. Green in his first class is far from over. Nice counter by Santos, who's going for a roll-up. Not falls count anywhere, though. Look at that. Bison just pushing him back. Forearm smash downs El Rato. Oh, and here's a tweet, guys. Speaking of, from Solace, he says, "I'm lucky that my fingers still work. Once I get back on my feet, Mr. Green, your head is mine." So obviously the vigilante not looking to stop at the destroyed limousine. He wants Mr. Green's head, but he's going to have to get through Bison, the newest plaything for Mr. Green, if he wants to do that. Oh, man! Well, Bison was trying for his mushroom stomp. Oh, there's a Samoan spike, and that could do it right there. 1, 2. No, Santos able to kick out, but barely. Big time lifting reverse DDT, guys. What a tragedy it is to see Bison under the thumb of Mr. Green. I mean, this time last year, Bison returned, winning the Royal Rumble match. Going on to win the Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And now, like a mindless monster, like an animal on a chain, doing whatever Mr. Green tells him to do. How? That's the million-dollar question. Santos trying to keep his head above the water, trying to make a comeback here against the Barbarian. Goes for a wheel kick, but instead gets blasted from behind by Bison. And that leaves him wide open for the Bison Breaker into the pin. 1, 2, but it's not going to be enough to keep down El Rato. However, I don't think Bison is nearly finished. Takes a step back out of the corner. There's that stop he was looking for. Connects this time. 1, 2, 3, and Bison, the Barbarian, or should I say Mr. Green, technically advances in the Anarchy Championship Tournament as his champion Bison absolutely obliterates Joseph Santos here tonight. Mr. Green on cloud 9. Doesn't even break a sweat advancing in this Anarchy Championship Tournament. Well, tonight, my friends, seems to be the night that the higher authority wants to make their big move here on Octane. As later on, we'll be seeing Duke Harris Anderson challenge Chris Diamond for the Rite of Passage Championship. And of course, in our main event, it's the Earl and Peligro to see who's going to go to Mount Violence to challenge Morgan for his Global Championship. But two can play at that game, because after all, Octane is my show. And so I've prepared this little matchup for the speaker in all of his glory to keep him preoccupied, to ensure that he doesn't try to get involved in either that Rite of Passage Championship match or our main event. as Bobby Lee Stud going to be taking on the undefeated protege of my good friend Chris Diamond, Leon Valente, in an Extreme Rules match. I've said it a few times and I'll say it again. Unlike those schmucks over on Shockwave, we here on Octane aren't going to be so easily run over. We won't lie down for the higher authority and let them have their way. Leon Valente, the star pupil of the Global General, undefeated here in CMV, and looking to keep the higher authorities speaker preoccupied here tonight so that his mentor doesn't have to worry about any shenanigans later on when he defends the Rite of Passage Championship against Duke Harris Anderson. So here we go, no countouts, no disqualifications. Bobby Lee Stud, Leon Valente. Stud, to his credit, comes out swinging, ready for this fight. Right hands cracking the jaw. I mean, we're certainly hoping it doesn't unfold in such a way, but this could be a very good night for the higher authority. If Duke Harris Anderson manages to take that Rite of Passage Championship from Chris Diamond, and if the Earl can defeat Peligro in the main event and secure that shot at the Global Championship. Oh, look at Bobby Lee Stud! Oh, taking in the air, it does not pay off for him. Valente grabbing a table, smacking him in the face with it. Stud responds. Just slinging Valente down onto the floor. And now back into the ring, even though there are no countouts. Can only win by pin or submission in the ring. There's some stabbing blows from Bobby Lee Stud. Of course, guys, just a couple of weeks away from mob violence in the Royal Rumble match. 30 men, 30 women, competing for a shot at World Championship gold come validation. And the higher authority looking to make sure their golden boy here on Octane, the Earl, is the one in that Global Championship match against Morgan. Still to come here tonight, though, we got the debut of Hellfire. The return of Max Cutter alongside his new tag team partner, David Pope, as they're going to be taking on Toyota Camry and JT Moss of Tracy James's group. To the outside goes Valente, looking for another weapon. This time it's the steel steps. And Bobby Lee Stud going to stop him, though. Drops him down onto the knee, kick to the shoulder. And once more into the full mount. Some more right hands. And a slap across the face. Just for that added little sting. Now Bobby Lee Stud trying to go for the steel steps. Leon Valente, though, not going to allow him to do so. Great modified Northern Lights suplex. Bobby Lee stud. Moving. Hey, credit where it's due. Big man like him showing some serious athleticism. Valente is quick to shut that down, though. Of course, has proven himself many times to be a dangerous submission specialist. Undefeated for a reason. Swinging neckbreaker by Stud. Shot to the gut, though, from Valente. Opens up Stud. Gonna quickly throw him into the corner. Irish Whip able to counter, though. Valente going right over Stud's head. Off the ropes, ducks that clothesline. Big time elbow. Valente feeling it right now. In control. Quickly to the outside to grab those steel steps. Tries to put him to use, but Stud says not so fast. The steel steps have fallen into the ring. As again, Bobby Lee Stud hurling Leon Valente down onto the floor with a thud. Picks up those steel steps. Throws him off to the side, though. Valente's getting back into the ring. Catches him with the drill claw. Will this be the end of Leon Valente? 1, 2, no. The undefeated streak remains intact, at least for now, but Valente is certainly in big time trouble. Oh, the steel steps right to the face. Valente trying to pick himself up, trying to recover in the corner, but Stud staying on him like white on rice. Discus forearm. And Valente knows he's in trouble. Gonna try to turn things around in a big way. There's that triangle choke of his. He's tapped out many with this submission maneuver. But Bobby Lee Stud is able to escape. And Stud right back to work. Brain buster, but Valente pops right back up, refusing to stay down, refusing to disappoint his teacher, Chris Diamond. Back to the outside. I think he wants the other set of steel steps, but Bobby Lee Stud content with the pair that's in the ring. Oh, another shot to the face, and this time busts Leon Valente open. The sharp edge cutting into the flesh of Leon Valente. Stud isn't finished, though, but neither is Valente. Stud, a third time. Splat goes Valente on the floor. Spreads those legs for a headbutt to the midsection. Look how he keeps on him, not allowing Valente to move an inch back into the ring. Bobby Lee Stud pulling out a ladder, setting up a ladder bridge between the apron and the announce table. Valente's got a chair. Nearly able to connect. DDT on the floor. From behind, Hangman's neckbreaker. That was actually a rough landing there for Leon Valente. He fell right down out of the chair. Corner flying lung blower Valente. No denying that he's in trouble here, but putting up one hell of a fight against the speaker of the higher authority. Lumbar check. Double knees to the spine. As now Valente gets thrown down onto the floor. Bobby Lee Stud gonna pick up that steel chair. Brings it right down. No! Valente, very close call there. Another chicken wing gut buster. Valente now showing off that impressive wrestling ability of his. Great single leg takedown Oh, wow. Stud sliding under the ladder bridge to take Valente off his feet. Whoa. Great counter. Valente with a power slam. Snapmare driver. Bobby Lee Stud made to kiss the floor there. And now Stud gets cracked wide open. Valente throwing him face first into the apron from behind, just hurls him overhead. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wang. Finally able to pick up those steel steps. Right to the back of Bobby Lee Stud. The ringside area has been turned into a war zone here. Stud thrown back into the ring. Valente gonna join him. Stud lying in wait but doesn't strike quick enough. Stud gonna try and give him the old snake eyes. And now, taking a chunk out of Valente's finger. Bobby Lee Stud, a bit peckish. Oh no, and now a massive side slam. This is not good. Valente knows it too. Back to the outside he goes. Think he might be going for that steel chair. Yes, he is. Right over the head of the speaker. Blood now smeared all over that chair again. Valente in a murderous mood here. Double boot stop to the sternum. Still not finished as Valente, but Bobby Lee Stud certainly is. He says enough. Jawbreaker with a stagger Stud. Big right hand though caught. Cross-legged fisherman's buster on that cold, unforgiving floor. Those pads not doing very much to protect from the concrete floor that lies beneath. Snake eyes on the apron. Now thrown so callously into the barricade. Bobby Lee Stud. Shots to the chest. Bobby Lee Stud, wait a minute! Bobby Lee Stud from the apron takes out Valente with a leg to the back of the head. And now he's got the chair. Trying to go to work with Valente, showing his heart. Steel chair to the shoulder. Bobby Lee Stud comes back at him with a forearm. Picks him up for a chicken wing lung blower of his own. These two are just beating the absolute hell out of each other, and that's what we love to see. Teach the higher authority a lesson that we here on Octane, we ain't just gonna lay down. Allow them to take over and do as they please. Into the barricade, Bobby Lee Stud is sent. Valente butterfly DDT. Chris Diamond got to be proud of his protege for a performance like this. Luthez press right alongside the announce table here. Too close for comfort. Big elbows to the side of the head as Valente falls into a pile of steel chairs here. Now what is he looking to do to him? Oh my God. Oh, into the ladder. Back first. Right into the edge of the ladder. Valente strikes back quickly. Chicken wing, a lung blower. But a kick to the midsection. Didn't see that coming. Oh, neither did Bobby Lee Stud. Into the ring he is sent. Leon Valente Hot on his tail. Right into the triangle choke again. Locked in a second time. But stud. Unbelievably escapes. Again. Into the corner. Tries for a body splash. Valente out of the way. Middle of the ring. A third time. A third time. And no escape for Bobby Lee Stud. Still undefeated. Leon Valente putting down the speaker. What a battle we just witnessed. And I think it's safe to say Bobby Lee Stud won't be a factor for the rest of the night. Still undefeated. The impressive Leon Valente, on behalf of his mentor, with a message sent to the higher authority. The action continues here on Octane episode 66, my friends, as this is a matchup Leon Gata has been awaiting weeks and weeks for. His chance to at last get Blake Virtue one-on-one in that ring. Gata has been petitioning Virtue for this matchup, guys, since Fortune. But Blake Virtue has been playing games with the Golden Lion, forcing him to prove, as Blake Virtue said, that Leon Gata deserves to be in the ring with the best bout machine. And Gata, well, he's played Virtue's games, and he's won every single one of them. He beat Andrew Briggs one-on-one. Back at Never Surrender in that tag team match, Leon Gata actually pinned Blake Virtue. And Virtue really has no choice at this point but to get in that ring. No more ducking the Golden Lion. The leader of Resurgence, the multi-time world champion, much like, I'm sure, Leon Gata, and much like every man and woman in that Octane locker room, in all of CMV, looking towards Mob Violence and the Royal Rumble match Could that be Virtue's ticket to finally get another crack at the Global Championship? That's the only thing that's ever first and foremost on the mind of the best bout machine, is becoming global champion once again. He doesn't want to waste his time with someone the likes of Leon Gata. But if Leon Gata wants this fight, you can be damn sure that Blake Virtue gonna deliver. Once that bell rings, here we go. Two former world champions. And Gata, who's been waiting, oh man, his overzealousness getting the better of him there as he runs right into the waiting arms of Blake Virtue. Stomp to the gut, guys, still to come tonight. The Anarchy Championship Tournament continues with some more first round matchups. We're going to see Cedric Kovic of the Prestige taking on Tracy James. We've also got the debut of Hellfire, as they'll be up against Toyota Camry and JT Moss. Not to mention, guys, Rite of Passage Championship up for grabs as Duke Harris Anderson of the Higher Authority challenges Chris Diamond. And in our main event, it is going to be the Earl and Peligro one-on-one. We'll find out who's going to Mount Violence to challenge Morgan for his global championship. Fast-paced offense as always from Leon Gata here. Snapman, the drop kick to the face. Virtue quick to get to his feet. Gata stand on him. Hurricanrana. Virtue will not stay down though. That's fine. Puts him back down with a springboard drop kick to the back. Kick to the jaw, gonna spin him around. Gata! Oh, Gata with the golden spike! Gata's not playing around! He did not come to beat around the bush tonight! He almost had Blake Virtue beat there! Virtue waking up, saying, alright then. Swing a neckbreaker to the Golden Lion. That's why you don't underestimate Leon Gata. That's why you don't play with him. From behind. Oh, an elbow to the jaw, though. Kick to the midsection to escape. Tries for a hook to the jaw. Blocked, though, by Virtue. Can't block that elbow, though. Able to catch that kick. Rapid punch to the face of Leon Gata. Now thrown gut first into the edge of the announce table. Into the barricade. Damn. Leon Gata using everything here at ringside as a weapon to wear Blake Virtue down. Look at them staring each other down as they get back into the ring. Oh, Virtue trying to be a bit cheeky here with Gata, perhaps. Backpack face buster. Leon Gata, after all these weeks of calling out Blake Virtue, he knows he can't afford to lose this matchup. Off the ropes, double knees to the back of the head. Into the pin. 1, 2, but Gata barely able to kick out, but indeed he does. However, Blake Virtue, go to hell. Busted open. Uno, dos, tres. Blake Virtue has put to sleep Leon Gata. And the best bout machine. Guys, I don't think he's done. Blake Virtue's not done. He's grabbed a steel chair. Leon Gata's been a thorn in his side. And he's looking to pull that thorn out for good. Wait, it's Morgan! It's Morgan! What? The global champion! The global champion Morgan has just saved Leon Gata from potentially being permanently taken out by Blake Virtue. And look at the stare down. Morgan watching as Virtue retreats up the ramp. What is the motivation of Morgan here to save Leon Gata? And of course, both Amara Rivers and Isabella Almas set to partake in their respective Royal Rumble matches in 2 weeks at Mob Violence. You know, how amazing would it be if Isabella Almas won the women's Royal Rumble match and Amara Rivers won the men's Royal Rumble match? Oh my God, that's the world I want to live in. What a sight that would be to see. Oh, and Amara Rivers, get out of here! Eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Getting that practice in. Well, interesting to see Aria so confident that they are going to win the Royal Rumble at Mob Violence, that they are offering to the rest of CMV a chance to, at least momentarily, stand in the spotlight. A true love battle royal on the next episode of Shockwave. But coming up next, another first round matchup in the Anarchy Championship Tournament, guys. Now, of course, at the top of the show, we saw what was supposed to see Mr. Green versus Joseph Santos, but it ended up being Bison filling in for the Paragon of Prosperity. Decimated Joseph Santos, he did, to advance. Now we'll find out who Bison is going to be meeting in that semifinal matchup, as Cedric Kovic, one half of the Octane Tag Team Champs, one half of the Prestige, getting ready to take on Tracy James. And guys, officially, the longest reigning Tag Team Champions in CMV history, over 7 months. The Prestige have held the Octane Tag Team Championship Gold. One of the most impressive tag teams to ever come through the doors here in CMV. But looking to bring some more gold to the ranks of the Prestige. As Cedric Kovic hopes to make that Anarchy Championship his. And Cedric Kovic taking on a former real CMV Anarchy champion, Tracy James, who's at a pretty good place here in CMV now. He's healthy. He's got himself a interesting group of friends. One of them joining him here, watching his back. It's B-Man, the winner, of course, of the Battle Royal back at Never Surrender. B-Man has a championship match in his back pocket, and he can cash in whenever he wants. But he's out here for support of his pal Tracy James tonight. And we'll see some more friends of Tracy James. Toyota Camry and JT Moss in action later on, welcoming Hellfire to Octane. So here we go, Cedric Kovic of the Prestige, Tracy James. The winner advances to face Bison, which doesn't seem like much of a prize. Nice block by Kovic there of the cacao kick. Oh, but a drop kick to the face he is not able to avoid. Irish whip into the corner, tries for a big old back elbow, but Kovic able to get up the knees. Our final first round matchup of the evening coming up later on. It's Knights one-on-one with Justice Stone of the Cold Stones Creamery. Multiple stops here by Cedric Kovic, the Russian vet. A tweet here, guys, from Amelia Jones, who says, they talk about true love and all that, but the one thing that I would love is if Arya would shut up. Damn. Them's fighting words for Amelia Jones. Powerbomb attempt by Tracy James, but a nice escape by Kovic. To think all of the incredible tag teams we've had come through the doors here in CMV, the legendary duos that have competed in that squared circle, and the Prestige, above all others, the longest reigning tag team champions in CMV history, over 7 months. Jawbreaker by James, able to escape that sleeper hold. Off the ropes goes Kovic. Leapfrog, big right hand. You can write home to your mama about that. A tweet here, guys, from JT Moss. He says, I convinced TC to watch every episode of Demon Slayer. You think we're afraid of a little hellfire? I don't know if that's exactly expert preparation going into a tag team matchup, but what do I know at the end of the day, I suppose. We'll see if it works out for them a little bit later on. Big clothesline from a healthy Tracy James. Tries to follow it up big time, but Cedric Kovic going for that powerbomb of his. Vintage Russian vet shaking the ring with that sit-out powerbomb of his to advance in the Anarchy Championship Tournament. Oh, but Tracy James not going to make it so easy. Oh, Kovic, I think he's looking for another one. Tracy James says, I don't think so, friend. Back and forth they go. Northern Light suplex from Kovic. Now he's going into the corner. Waiting for Tracy to pick himself up. Looking to be in bad shape right now. Senton. And again. Excuse me. Gonna start to try and pick apart Tracy James now. Hurting And Kovic knows it. Going for the kill shot, but James from behind drops him on his neck. Kovic reeling, and Tracy James capitalizes. Backslide driver, stacks him up. 1, 2, kicks out. Oh, and now Kieran Gallagher making his presence felt from ringside. Allows Kovic to retake control with a German suplex. Tracy, big time knee. Says, go to hell! Boot to the face, busts him open. Good night, Cedric Kovic, no! 2.999. Feeling some type of way right now, though. Pump handle neck breaker. And now from the corner with blood dripping down his face, Cedric Kovic. Knee! Bare knee right to the jaw. And followed up by another sit-out powerbomb. Uno, dos, tres. Cedric Kovic advances in the Anarchy Championship Tournament. An intense fight here between these two. Tracy James nearly had him beat a couple of times, but in the end, Kovic prevails, and another big win for the Prestige. Hell of a way to end 2023. I can only imagine what's in store in 2024 for the Prestige. Lads, gents, a bit of tag team action coming our way up next as here comes wait a minute! Hellfire ambushing Toyota Camry and JT Moss as they were making their way to the ring. Apparently they can't wait a moment longer. And Max Cutter certainly making a thunderous return to CMV and alongside his new tag team partner, the Demon Wolf, David Pope, looking to reassert himself as a force to be reckoned with. Throwing Toyota Camry head first into the LED post there. Well, this is one way to get yourselves on the map, to send a message to the tag team division. Track in the back of Toyota Camry. Many probably won't remember Max Cutter all that well. He had a short stint in CMV last season. Was around for a few months. Impressed were we with his abilities. Had quite a few great wins under his belt and then kind of vanished. But he is back. It seems like he's more vicious than he was before. Throwing Toyota Camry off to the side. Look at this now, extending the arm. Max Cutter. Guys, this matchup hasn't even officially started yet. The bell is not rung, as these two haven't actually gotten into the ring. But Max Cutter is just dissecting the former pro boxer Toyota Camry. It is not turning out to be a good night for Tracy James and his group of pals here on Octane number 66. Camry, though, fighting back. Closed fists to the right knee of Max Cutter. Gonna throw him off to the side. Oh, Toyota Camry gonna get into the ring. Max Cutter has to get into the ring, though, for this matchup to actually start. There we go. The bell has now officially rung. Camry taking a shot at David Pope. But that allows Max Cutter to take out Camry with a German suplex, stopping him from making the tag. Into the pin. One. But before the count of two, broken up by JT Moss. Max Cutter, with his power put on full display. Hoisting up Toyota Camry. Now going to take him for a walk. Trying to get him into the corner, but Camry escaping with some elbows to the midsection. Hop-up punch from Toyota Camry. And he's going to make the wise decision here. Gets that tag to JT Moss. Max Cutter, meanwhile, able to block that clothesline. Throws out a wild clothesline of his own. JT off the ropes. The drop kick. Into the pin. Only a one count, though. Well, Hellfire's already made a statement. Attacking Camry and Moss before the matchup actually began. Cutter going to make the tag to David Pope. Our first look in ring at the Demon Wolf. Picks the leg. We know JT Moss to favor the submission maneuvers tag to Toyota Camry. Hook to the jaw, going to spin him around. Turns him inside out with a waistlock lariat. And showing off his power as he just flings Camry overhead, tags Max Cutter back in. Big old right hand. That boxing background. Certainly not something Max Cutter wants to be playing around with. I think he knows he's not going to be able to outstrike Toyota Camry. Pin gets broken up. Cutter spins him around. Side headlock right between the eyes. There's a knuckle sandwich right there for Toyota Camry. He's going to try to make the tag a desperate tag. But he does. Here comes JT Moss. Max Cutter off the top. Nowhere near landing with that elbow, though. Again, able to pick the leg. And a stomp to the bicep. Kick to the gut. Nothing technical. Nothing overly elaborate about a maneuver like that, but it's certainly effective. Jumping Cutter from Max Cutter. And will that put JT Moss down? No, it nearly did. But not quite enough. Cutter not going to let him escape, though. Throw shots to go. Look at that. Max Cutter. Nasty combo. Now Max tying up the legs. Oh, God. Boot to the back of the head. JT Moss. Delirious here is Cutter going to take the time. Dropping Toyota Camry back first onto the apron. As we all know, the hardest part of the ring. Cutter now up against the barricade, but JT Moss more concerned with the condition of his friend, Toyota Camry. Gets back into the ring now. Look at Cutter playing some mind games. Moss going to go for David Pope. Cutter's just chilling at ringside. Oh, DDT! And David Pope out like a life for the time being. On the rebound, sliding strike, trips up Max Cutter. Off the ropes with another drop kick. Things not looking too good for Hellfire right about now. Locks in that inverted figure four. But Max Cutter lucky to be in the corner, lucky to get that rope break. And David Pope trying to help him out as well. Cutter wants to get the hell out of there right about now, though. Can he make that hot tag? Yes, he can. Here comes the Demon Wolf. Quick to send Toyota Camry. Oh, no, pulls him back. Kitchen sink. Knee drop to the extended arm. Camry to the outside, but he's not going to find safe harbor out there. Max Cutter waiting for him. Discus, yeah, punch ya! Off the fireman's carry, but David Pope. Stone slam onto the floor. That'll have you waking up in pain tomorrow morning. Oh, watch out! The timekeeper nearly caught in the crossfire there. David Pope running his mouth, making a beeline for JT Moss. Toyota Camry back into the ring. Goes for that big right hand of his. That knockout blow. Fist drop to the Demon Wolf. There's the right hand. Down goes David Pope. That boy on Dream Street right about now. Into the pin, but broken up by Max Cutter at the count of one. Toyota Camry, though. Superman punch! And if David Wolf wasn't out before, oh man, or David Pope, I mean to say, another right hand! Jesus Christ! This boy not going to have a jaw by the time this match is over. How is he still conscious? 3 big right hands. Well, I think he's making the right move here. Tagging in Max Cutter. Got to get some ice for that jaw. Might have to reattach it. German suplex attempted, countered though by Toyota Camry. Kick to the midsection, thwarted. Cheeky jab, and again. Look at the footwork! Look at the footwork! Nobody does it like Toyota Camry. Tags in JT. See if he can capitalize on a struggling Max Cutter. Well, things certainly started off hot. Pardon the pun for Hellfire here with that pre-match attack. They were in control early on, but things have certainly been turned around by Toyota Camry and JT Moss. Max Cutter, swinging reverse STO, which might get the win, but Toyota Camry breaks up the pin. Max Cutter to the outside, staying on JT Moss like a monkey on a cupcake, not allowing him to get very far. Stomps to the chest. And a couple of stomps to the hand as well. Now back into the ring. From the top rope, going to try for that elbow again. Didn't go too well from him earlier. Oh, no, makes the tag to David Pope. Let's hope his jaw is feeling a bit better. Gets dropped on his knees. Quick pin. But Max Cutter right there to break it up. Pardon me. Oh, this is the last thing David Pope wants, is to get dragged into the corner. Smartly escapes. Freeze and shatter into the pin. But Toyota Camry makes the save, keeps this matchup going. Super kick from the Demon Wolf. But he ain't gonna take his finger off the trigger just yet. Double cross into the pin. One. Ah, but Camry on his shit, making those saves. To the top. Elbow to the heart. And tags Max Cutter back in. Retaking control of this matchup. Max Cutter going for the midsection. JT Moss looking for that inverted figure 4 again. Will Max Cutter get another rope break? Yes, he will. He's getting very lucky. JT Moss, not so much. Oh, cheap shot from David Pope, but makes the tag to Toyota Camry. Toyota from Brett's rope. This drop. 9-9 Max Cutter. 1, 2, no. So close, but thanks to David Pope, no cigar. Great quick counter by Max Cutter. Tags in David Pope. Toyota Camry on his own right now. JT is still down on the outside. Flips him over. Barrage of knees gonna bust him open. Oh, the final big knee. But Camry rolls to the outside. He's bleeding. Sheesh. His entire face covered in blood. We might need to stop this matchup. Look at Toyota's face. Those knees from David Pope. Got him bleeding like a stuck pig. He's still fighting though. In fact, it seems to have almost reinvigorated him. He is all over Pope. JT Moss finally back up out of the apron. Makes the tag. Off the ropes goes Pope. Slide. Oh, damn! David Pope smacking his nose right off the canvas. Now he's oozing a bit of the crimson. Uh-oh. The last place in the world he wants to be right now. Big shot to the gut. That'll have him gasping for breath like a fish out of water. Nice counter. Stiff kick to the midsection. Responds with another punch to the ribs. David Pope says, knock that shit off. Gets him in the corner. Tag to Max Cutter. And Hellfire. Oh, spear! Clothesline combo. Toyota to the outside. Quick thinking so that he can't be pinned. JT Moss going after David Pope here. He's not the legal man. Max Cutter trying to be a bit cheeky. Finds out what happens. Okay, Toyota getting out of the apron just to run his mouth again with the swing and reverse STO. But goddamn, JT Moss breaking up the pin. Hellfire had this match won more than a few times at this point. Cutter is getting tired. You can see the shoulders slumped. Up on the top. What in God's name is he setting up for here? Oh, forearm from the high rent district. I love the frequent tags by Hellfire. Tagging in and out, in and out. Trying for the double cross again. Toyota Camry sees it coming though. Right hand! That's the third right hand that David Pope has been struck with. We are seriously going to need some surgeons on standby. We're going to need to wire that jaw. Picks himself up in the corner. And some more. Lefts, rights, like thunder, lightning, raining down on Pope. Basement drop kick. Gives him the breathing room he needs. Camry trapped in the corner. Again, the tag to Max Cutter. Punch to the gut. That goes for another cutter. The cutter. Not able to connect with it, though. Takes a step back. Oh, what a back elbow. And right into a vicious knee. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, man. Come on. That would have been it right there. David Pope, where's he going? He's checking out the other side of the ring. Oh, nice shot at David Pope's ass right there. As Max Cutter's just losing. He's getting fed up. He's getting fed up that Toyota Camry and JT Moss are putting up such a fight. Luthez, or I should say full mount. Open palm strikes. Exhausted is Toyota Camry as he makes that tag to JT Moss. Now these two teams might end up going all night long at this point. They are beating the hell out of each other. Max Cutter has had enough of JT Moss going after his knees. Tagged to David Pope. Immediately hits that super kick of his. Middle of the ring. Broken up by Toyota Camry. Perhaps they need a strategy change here. Bam! Knee gonna bust open. JT Moss, and I think everyone in this match is bleeding now. That's how hard hitting. I don't think, wait, Max Cutter, he's not bleeding yet. This match can't end until Max Cutter bleeds too. Double back, oh, double flapjack. JT Moss flopping on the outside. Max Cutter not looking to give him any time to rest. But Moss lying in wait with that kick to the side of the head. Oh, damn, it slams his face off the floor. But doesn't want to leave out David Pope. Oh, but Pope drops him on the top rope. Allows Cutter to get back into the ring. Kick to the midsection to launch him into the corner. Oh, damn, what the? JT Moss! Woohoo! Turning it up with a springboard leg drop. Tags in Toyota Camry as Max Cutter searches for refuge here in the corner. Oh, is that a low blow? Is that a low blow? That looked like a low blow to me. That looked like a shot right between the legs. Tags in David Pope, choke slam! Oh, into it! Anaconda Vice, but ref calls for the rope break. Stop to the face. Into the pin. Another rope break, though. David Pope yelling in Toyota's face. Max Cutter gotta get out of the ring. He's about to get hellfire disqualified. Another choke slam. Anaconda Vice, no rope break this time. JT Moss gonna try to make the save. He's trying, and he does. But now JT's gotta get out of the ring. Stomp to the face, another pin. I literally think these two teams are going to go all night long at this point. hell of a debut for Hellfire. I'll say that much. Oh, a double tag. In comes JT Moss. In comes Max Cutter. The kneecaps of Cutter getting shattered. A desperate pin, but the desperation will not pay off. Max Cutter responds with a high knee. Goes for Toyota Camry. Cutter's had enough. He's flinging bodies every which way. Further damage to the knees of Max Cutter. Look at JT Moss showing some aggression. Says what's up to David Pope. Couple of right hands. Knocks him down to the outside. This is giving Max Cutter a chance to get to his feet, though. Here comes JT all the way around the ring. Charging after Max Cutter. Pops him up. Able to drop down behind, though. Count of 4. Oh, psych out there. This referee's got a fast count. This ref's like, let's end this match. But able to take the fight back into the ring. Uh-oh, this is perfect positioning. Big trouble for Max Cutter. Elbow! Like to the throat. Tag to a bloody Toyota Camry. He's tasting that iron right now, that's for damn sure. Irish whip sends Cutter off the ropes. Drop down by Toyota Camry. Blue Fez press. Right hands in bunches. Shot to the midsection. Gonna try to get Toyota Camry into the corner. Quite a long journey, though. Camry trying to shake it off. A wide uppercut. And just a quick pin. Not quick enough. David Pope says, I don't think so. But Toyota Camry keeping the attack on. Not sure what the hell he was going for there. Wildly misses that back elbow. These guys just have nothing left. They're just fumbling all over the place right now. Oh, Superman punch into the pin. Broken up. I mean, how long is it going to be before these guys just pass out from blood loss? Call this one a draw. JT Moss giving everything he's got to David Pope here. Whoa! Woo-hoo! Single boot to the jaw. As we see Camry on the apron. Waiting for Max Cutter to get to his feet. Into the ring. Cutter pulls him back. High knee. Oh, and the dreaded foot DDT. To the top. Max Cutter has been looking for a maneuver off the top all night long. And he finally hits it. It's a coup de grace. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Hellfire with a successful debut after a tag team war. A bloody, bloody battle. But Hellfire certainly putting themselves on the map big time with that pre-match attack and the win. A message was certainly sent to that tag team division. It is our tertiary main event coming up next here on Octane, episode 66. Guys, the ring had to be cleaned. The amount of blood that was spilt on it that last matchup. Well, the night is already not gotten off to a good start for the higher authority. As we saw earlier, Bobby Lee Stud falling at the hands of Leon Valente in that brutal Extreme Rules matchup, ensuring that the speaker will not play a part in this matchup. But still the opportunity for the higher authority to turn things around in a major way this evening. If Duke Harris Anderson, is able to capture the Rite of Passage Championship from Chris Diamond. And of course, guys, still to come in our main event, it is the Golden Boy here on Octane, the Earl, facing Peligros. We'll find out who's going to Mount Violence to challenge Morgan for his CMV Global Championship. A massive Duke Harris Anderson looking to finally rid themselves of the nuisance that has been Chris Diamond, and that championship he has in his possession that could certainly run afoul of their plans for Octane. Chris Diamond capturing that Rite of Passage Championship back at Dark Carnival. And recently we saw him retain it against the Earl. Chris Diamond said himself earlier tonight, right to Bobby Lee Stud's face, I ain't just going to sit by and allow you to place the Earl upon the throne. Diamond is the hero we all desperately need here on Octane, but certainly none of you disgusting fans deserve. But my good friend, the Global General, is going to show the higher authority here tonight that they won't find it so easy to take over Octane like they did Shockwave. So here we go, Duke Harris Anderson, Chris Diamond. And of course, if the higher authority guys gets a hold of that Rite of Passage Championship, well, let's just say we certainly don't want that happening. That's going to give them a golden ticket in their back pocket. Even if the Earl ends up failing in the main event against Peligro, with that Rite of Passage Championship, the higher authority has a shot at the Global Championship whenever they want. Interesting push-ups here by Duke Harris Anderson. Certainly the bigger, the more powerful Chris Diamond is toppled. Bigger and more powerful many times throughout his CMV career. Hangman's neck breaker. Tries for a stomp to the face, but Anderson able to get up, throws out a clothesline. Oh, and throws Diamond back first, down onto his knee, Enzu lariat. And a knee to the side of the head. Diamond able to push him back, though. You know, for a man his size, Harris Anderson can move. You saw he was able to action roll out of the way there. Anderson from behind. Diamond, though, whatever he was cooking up, sees it coming, now throws him into the corner. And Diamond looking to make a donation to the Break Your Neck Foundation to retain his Rite of Passage Championship. 1, 2, no! As amazing as that would have been, Duke Harris Anderson proved to be a bit more hard-headed than maybe Chris Diamond was expecting. Knocked down to the outside. Boot to the midsection. Quickly throws him back into the ring. Anderson scrambling to get to his feet. Diamond with a rapid punch to the face. Coming up next, guys, in our co-main event, our final first-round matchup in the Anarchy Championship Tournament, as we will see Knights battle Justice Stone of the Cold Stones Creamery. And then in our main event, it's the Earl and Peligro one-on-one. We'll find out who's going to Mob Violence to face Morgan for his Global Championship, as we see Anderson just throwing Diamond around the ring like a rag doll. And now into the pin. Can it be? No! 2023 coming to an end. And Chris Diamond looking to go out with a bang. Trying for the Breaking Neck Foundation perhaps again. But Duke Harris Anderson instead drops Diamond chest first on the top rope. Diamond getting to his feet unaware that Anderson, no, not the butt buster, into the rings. Diamond trapped in the middle of the ring. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Hang in there, Diamond. Yes. The British baller escapes. Clutching up big time. Gorgeous handstand elbow drop across the ribs. Barrage of strikes. Finishing with a DDT, the greatest DDT I've ever seen. Rapid stomps to the chest. Anything Diamond can muster here. Off the top! Cross body! Who does it better than Chris Diamond? Diamond. Hangman's neckbreaker. Down onto the knee. Before stomping Anderson's knee into the floor. Quick way to shatter a kneecap. God damn. Imagine the force. Luke Harris Anderson throwing an NZ lariat like that. Smashing you on the back of the head. I assure you folks, it is not going to tickle. But Chris Diamond! Breaking Neck Foundation! A second time! To retain the Rite of Passage Championship. No! Duke Harris Anderson with the wherewithal to grab the bottom rope there. Diamond trying to keep on the attack. Anderson might be looking for the butt buster again. Reverse DDT. The Global General, no time to waste. Off the ropes he sends Anderson. Misses the dropkick though. Hey, we all make mistakes. No, no, no! Anderson! With another trio of these teardrop-like suplexes. Into the pin, it can't be! It can't be, we can't end 2023 like this! No! No! This is the worst thing that has happened to me recently. Yes, it was sad seeing Shay Hoxton lose his career at Attack in Australia, but this is infinitely worse. How could 2023 end like this? Duke Harris Anderson capturing the Rite of Passage Championship for the higher authority. Never has there been a bigger instance of injustice in my days of calling CMV action. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I would like to go and drown my sorrows in a bottle right about now after witnessing that travesty, I'm a professional and the show must go on. As coming up next, our final first round matchup of the evening in the Anarchy Championship Tournament. As here comes the Erratic Knights, prepared to go one-on-one with Justice Stone of the Cold Stones Creamery. And already here tonight we saw Bison the Barbarian fighting on behalf of Mr. Green Advance. And Cedric Kovic, of course, defeated Tracy James to make it to the next round. And there's still hope here tonight, though, guys. Our main event is still to come. The Earl and Peligro one-on-one. Peligro, we are all counting on you. The entire Octane locker room is behind you, Peligro. Well, as the Cold Stones Creamery were unable to be the team to bring an end to the historic reign of the Prestige as Octane Tag Team Champions. Justice Stone now going to try his luck chasing after the Anarchy Championship. And of course going to have the support of Aaron Stone. Just 2 weeks away, my friends, from my favorite event of the year, Mob Violence and the return of the Royal Rumble match. 30 men, 30 women, competing for a shot at World Championship Gold come Validation next month. It is a show that you do not want to miss. On top of that, we got the Allied Powers, Chris Andrews and Killian Red, challenging Beef Mountain for the Unified World Tag Team Championship. And we're also going to see either the Earl or Peligro. We'll find out up next in our main event. Challenge Morgan for the CMV Global Championship. But who will be next in line to face Josh Wolf for his CMV Anarchy Championship? That's what we're trying to find out in this Anarchy Championship tournament. So here we go. Knights. Justice Stone one-on-one. The Knights guys coming into this matchup off a huge win against Chris Diamond a few weeks ago. Definitely one of the bigger upset wins we've seen in some time here on Octane. No questioning it. I'm hoping to use that momentum to get one over on Justice Stone here. But of course, Justice Stone, been uber impressive in his own right. Quick counter by Knights. Oh, Justice Stone trying to flip and flop out of the way there, but unable to quickly enough. Knee to the jaw. Irish whip. Off the ropes. Mushroom stomp. Double boots to the chest of Knights. Kick to the gut. Forearm smash. Knife edge chop. I'm going to drop Knights on his head. Certainly ringing his bell. Crawl into the corner. Ooh, nice twisting knee. Stone pops right back up, but Knights, that head kick ref, you could get out of the way. It's a bro mission. Look at he's grabbing the beard. Knights is yanking on Stone's beard. That's got to be against the rules. Come on now. It's that cheeky jab. Knights gonna make him pay for it. Knees to the chest, down him. And a stomp to the bicep. Right into the pin. Hoping that might be good enough, but not quite. Justice Stone did not see Knights coming. Soaring through the air. And now, a visit to the dentist in order. Wrenching back on the arms, boot to the back of the head, and Justice Stone busted open. Have we not had enough blood here tonight on Octane? This might be the bloodiest episode in recent memory. Justice Stone pulling Knights back into a European uppercut. Sizing him up for a pinpoint knee drop. Took a little bit too much time though. Into the full, now open palm strikes. Justice Stone getting his hands up, trying to protect himself the best he can. As we see Knights drag him by arm and by leg away from the ropes. Trying to set up something nasty for Justice Stone. The Ice Cream Man doesn't want any of it. Off the ropes. Oh! Gives him a taste. Oh, the knee right there. Gonna try for the pinpoint knee again. This time he hits it, and Knights gets busted open. Kiss the canvas, middle of the ring. 1, 2. But it's not enough to advance Justice Stone in this Anarchy Championship tournament. However, he's not done just yet. Butterfly DDT, but Knights. What an escape. Oh, big boot. The biggest little boot there. Knights is not a big guy, but he's certainly hard hitting. Double boot stop with a kick to the chest. The vintage Borton combo there is now up top. The Ice Cream Man looks to fly. Cracking some ribs. Follow Knights to the outside. Aaron blocking his path there for a moment. Oh, a beautiful sort of, I don't even know what to call that, sort of Michinoku driver. Tanahashi clothesline. Now throwing Knights right in front of the announce table as Aaron Stone keeps his distance, but watches closely in support of his tag team partner. Back into the ring at the count of 8 here. Justice Stone. Deadlift powerbomb into the pin. Will that be enough to finally keep Knights down? 1, 2. No, it will not. Another deadlift powerbomb. This time a sit-out powerbomb. Knights is in all kinds of pain right now, and Justice Stone is relentless. Keeping the pressure on. Not giving Knights a second to catch his breath. Kiss the canvas a second time, and surely that's got to do it. 1, 2. It does not. Kicks out. Does Knights. And a big-time drop kick out of pure desperation to turn things around here before it's too late. Justice Stone gets to his feet, only to be thrown into the ropes. Looping palm strike. That just knocked the taste right out of Stone's mouth. Maybe loosen a couple of front teeth as well. Justice to the outside. Recovers quickly as Knights comes to join him. Kick to the midsection. Oh, a vicious knee there. Oh, not again, Knights. Delivering that boot to the back of the head. Soul, you delicious little treat, you. Bless for the sub. Our final first round matchup here tonight in the Anarchy Championship Tournament. Knights, Justice Stone, smacking the hell out of each other. Oh, the butt buster! Into the pin! 1! Oh, thought he had it right there for show. Justice, though, gonna try for the butterfly DDT again, and again! Knights is able to counter it. Discus clothesline. Knights into the pin. Uno, but a rope break. Quick thinking by Justice Stone, saving his skin, but barely. Unfortunately, he ain't out of the woods just yet, though. Knights stalking him. Another discus clothesline. Justice able to catch him, though. Off the ropes he goes. Swinging side slam. Tosses him up into the air with that fisherman suplex. Again, targeting the ribs with that gut buster. Knights rolls to the outside, but gets right back into the ring. Oh, Justice, wrong time to talk some trash, my friend. Eats that knee, but gets right back up. Cheeky jab up against the ropes, not where Knights wants to be. As Justice knees, takes a step back, lines up his shot. Big boom! See ya, bye, Knights. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. Comes back to life, though, with a wrench of the arm and a monkey flip. What a great matchup this has turned out to be here in our co-main event, as these two fight to take one step closer. Oh, all the weight! Knights, a mastodon, crushing the sternum of Justice Stone. Oh, God, man, Knights. Certainly showing how ruthless he can be. And the blood just continues to pour out of that cut on Stone's face. Donning the proverbial crimson mask at this point. God! Nice! We're at a count of 11 here, guys. Have until 20 to get back into the ring. Knights does not seem to care that much. And Knights just keeping on Justice Stone. Double leg takedown. Open palm strikes. Bloody in his hands. Not a single care for the referee's count. Pump handle driver. Crunch in the neck, and now Knights hears the ref's count. Wait a minute. Knights breaks the count. I thought he was going to try to take the count out win there. Some would say it's a legit way to win walk. But not Knights, apparently. He's having too much of a good time beating the high holy hell out of Justice Stone right now. Forearm smash by Justice Stone. Whatever he has left here, which is not much. Already back up to a count of 7. Knights splattering blood all over that LED post. Aaron Stone can do nothing but watch as his tag team partners absolutely picked apart here. Look at these stomps to the bicep again and again. Justice Stone able to finally find a sliver of an opening. Uses it to get Knights back into the ring. That's where he needs him. Tries for the kiss the canvas again. Knights able to counter, but Justice Stone stopping Knights from hitting that discus clothesline again. Just getting thrown. Pillar to post. Justice Stone. Wow, great dodge and another discus clothesline. 1, 2. What? How the hell did Justice Stone just kick out of that? I would have bet my Bottom dollar and my last pair of shorts. This match was over. Oh, but it might be now. Adding insult to injury with the booty pop and moonsault. Not this way. Knights advances in the Anarchy Championship Tournament with a brutal display, man. Knights proving in this matchup that looks can be deceiving. What a victory. Knights is certainly on the up and up here on Octane. That win over Chris Diamond. Now this victory here tonight. Will it take them all the way to the Anarchy Championship? Well, here we go, my fine feathered friends. It is main event time here on Octane episode 66, and we're about to find out who is going to Mob Violence in 2 weeks to challenge Morgan for his CMV Global Championship. Will it be the golden boy of the higher authority, their chosen champion, the Earl? Or will it be the former champion, the man fighting for Octane, Peligro? We already saw earlier tonight, of course, Duke Harris Anderson take the Rite of Passage Championship from Chris Diamond. So that means the higher authority is now in possession of a shot at the Global Championship whenever they want. That golden ticket in their back pocket. Which basically means even if the Earl loses here tonight, he'll still have a Global Championship match waiting for him. But he won't have the Global Championship match at Mob Violence. That's what the Earl and Peligro are fighting for here tonight in our main event. All eyes in the Octane locker room. All eyes in the CM Universe on Peligro as he fights to keep the higher authority from progressing their agenda here on Octane. Of course, losing his global championship in the global gauntlet back at Fortune, which is where Morgan won the championship, but Morgan never defeated Peligro in that global gauntlet. Peligro ended up getting eliminated by Ben Stacy. This is a matchup that Peligro wants a matchup, Morgan wants a matchup. I think we all want to see. But the higher authority standing in Peligro's way. The Earl, Peligro. Who goes to mob violence? Earl running right into the waiting kicks of Peligro. And the Earl's got no backup here tonight. Bobby Lee Stud probably not even conscious yet after the shellacking he took courtesy of Leon Valente earlier. Knife edge shot blocked by Peligro. Nicely done by Earl, though, to escape out of the corner. Pulled back into a calf kick. The Earl is crafty as they come, though. Peligro would be foolish to think that just because the Earl doesn't have backup, that he might not have something else up his sleeve. Vintage super kicks of Peligro. But with such an opportunity on the line, doesn't want to risk Earl getting lucky with a rope break. Will it be that easy for Peligro? No. The Earl has only been defeated a handful of times since debuting here in CMV. Peligro over the top with style. Your boy did not come to play around tonight. He's all business. Spike in Earl with the inverted Frankensteiner. Kick to the midsection, though, from the gentleman, former Intercontinental Champion. Look at this stare down. Like both men silently agree to get back into the ring. Oh, Earl! Able to avoid. What is going on here? A little bit of a miscommunication. Discus clothesline. Earl looking down at Peligro with such disgust. Higher authority Earl, they do not see Peligro as the champion to lead Octane into the future. Drops Peligro on his neck. The fatal feline, though, comes back to life. Rolls him up, super kick. Pops him up for a right hand. Earl in a lot of trouble right now. Irish whip. Oh, able to hang on to the ropes. Earl, what's going on here? Earl says to hell with it. Hey, they've got the Rite of Passage Championship. Earl doesn't need this. Oh, but Peligro fell for it. I told you Earl would have something up his sleeve. Lured Peligro to the outside. Taking that cheap shot. And now Earl taking control here in our main event. Stomping on the hand of the former global champion. Exactly what Earl wants to do is slow this match down. And look at the gentleman. Pleased with himself. Pleased at his handiwork. But Peligro's not done yet. Not by a long shot. Super kick into the straitjacket German. Earl reeling. Tries to get out of the way. But Peligro, like peanut butter on jelly. Oh, kick to the side of the head coming out of nowhere. Another punch to the midsection. Peligro finds himself an opening quick to take advantage. From the corner, calling for it, the super kick into the pin. 1, 2, but Earl kicks out, and Peligro frustrated as can be. But Peligro, another one! Falls back! It's all he has left! But will it be enough? Yes, it will! Peligro is going to mob violence! It is going to be Peligro! Morgan! One-on-one for the Global Championship! As great of a victory as this is, let's not forget that the higher authority now in possession of the Rite of Passage Championship. Will Morgan even make it to mob violence, still the global champion?